my room is for the beginner. So, you know, if I speak too fast, just say, or you can ask me to repeat, um, so that you can understand me well. Yeah. So by the way, what's your name?
My name is Herman.
Who?
My name is Herman. And you?
Apaan sih ini? Kasus pembulian penjual jalan kote. Maksudnya apa, Mas? Pembulian jalan.
Speaking English.
Okay, cool. So, I talked to a guy from Indonesia also here. He's Akil. As you can see, he typed at the chat box, and we're talking about some Indonesian things that is pretty viral. Okay. Hello, Akil. Can you turn on your microphone so that we can have conversation here?
Yeah, I can hear you. And you me too, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So,
Well,
well, can you type your name because I can't pronounce it well.
Herman.
German.
You can wait German. Like the country is the name. But in Spanish, from Spain, you can
Okay,
say
so
Herman.
the name it sounds like a country, right? Germany.
You can read it equal.
Oh, your voice is not very clear. I hear some echoes or some noise.
Yeah, but I think it is the dinosaurs David Vasquez. Yeah, hello.
Hi, welcome.
I'm Dinosaur. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, I am happy to be here, practicing English here.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So we are all here English learners, right? So we can share our experience, we can share our method in learn. So yeah, I think that's very useful for us to, like, you can share how your method to learn, and also I can share my method so that we can have sources, we can have much techniques. Yeah, so today we're
You are
going
a teacher.
yeah, we're going to talk about a method, English method. So if you have English method, we can share. You can share to us, or me too, if I have one, and also I will share to you. Yeah. So let me ask you one by one. Okay. From David. Hello, David. Are you with me, or are you there? Hello. Okay. I think David isn't available at the moment. So, okay, Jonathan. Hi.
Jonathan, are you there?
Oh yeah, David. Yeah, David. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I was asking you. Yeah. So, can you share to me about your English method? How you learn English so that we know your technique.
Okay. Well, at first, when I started to learn English,
Mhm.
I was to an institute to learn the
Mhm.
grammar, some grammar lessons, and this class lasts 3 years. My class has finished, but after my class, I didn't feel that I was really good at speaking
Oh, I
English.
see.
So because you are only in a room listening to your teacher, and you don't speak enough to speak in a professional way English. So I start to search for some resources to improve I started searching and I found a lot of resources in YouTube. There are a lot of people who help you to improve, um, to have more vocabulary.
Yeah.
To yeah, I am really sure that you use some of those tools too because they are on the web. So
Yeah, so you went to an English center 3 years ago, and then
yeah,
you like you don't feel like you are progressed, right?
yeah, that's right.
Exactly. So before you enter the English center or the English class that you had, previously you already knew some English. I mean, like
I didn't know anything about English.
oh, so
I started to learn English in that center institute. That's
mhm.
at the English center. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but I can feel your progress now. I mean, like people only learn 3 years ago, since 3 years ago, they might not like you. I mean, not like fluent as you now, because I can feel that you are now in progress, and also you almost I could say that you're almost in intermediate or upper intermediate and stuff. It's cool. You have a
yeah.
lot of progress now. Okay, so cool. So Jonathan, hello,
Okay.
hello, Jonathan. Are you there?
Jonathan knows not
Maybe Jonathan is listening us.
Oh, you're just listening. Okay, don't worry. Okay, everybody,
Yeah.
everybody has to speak up. Okay,
Okay.
if there's something that hard to understand or hard to get, so you can ask me to repeat. Okay. Okay,
Okay.
good. We next to the German. Hello, German.
Hello.
Sure.
German. Yeah, actually,
Are you German?
yeah. Is it a made-up name or is it your real name?
Yeah. No, it's the real name.
Oh, real
In
name.
Spanish, you can say Germán.
Oh, Herman.
Ah,
Yeah, that's
that's America.
In Spanish, you can say Germán.
Ah, okay. Okay.
yeah.
Go ahead. Answers the question of Westmaster. Go
Yeah.
ahead, my friend.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I have to explain how I learn English.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Okay.
your method, so
I have
that
been,
your method
I
in learn.
been learning English at school or when I in the institute, but I think like David, it's you can improve with this class. So when I working now today,
Mm-hmm.
we can and I need to speak English with another people
Mm-hmm.
is so useful that I have class in the school or institute. So I try to learn English for myself,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the best way to learn English that I have been improved a lot is listen and conversation and, and answer the question about it.
Yeah, I think you had the same, like you know like wait a sec, like David,
I have
in the
in this
past.
web page. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
this web page. There are a lot of conversation. It's free, eh?
Okay, can you repeat because I don't get
Wait,
you?
wait. I'm reading the web page. Wait a minute, please. Where there are a lot of conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Oh, and okay, here.
Yeah,
This page,
for you is the
you
best.
can, you can hear a lot of conversation about, from two people,
Yeah.
and then you have to answer a quiz about the conversation.
Oh, I see.
I have been improving a lot of my English, listening the conversation and answer question about. But
Mm-hmm.
speaking, the only way I think speaking in the properly way, you have to train it out. Maybe this page 3 4 is the best way to try
To practice.
speak.
Yeah.
Speaking,
And
yeah, prefer for
Mm-hmm.
is good to practice
Mm-hmm.
speaking. Yeah.
everybody, I think we need a lot of vocabulary, a lot.
Yeah.
Because when I know grammar,
Mm-hmm.
grammar is easy
Mm-hmm.
in English, but when you read a book, a novel or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot of words that you can't understand. So vocabulary
Yeah.
is, but
Yeah.
I don't know
I
the
agree with
best
you
way.
that the best method to learn is the short conversation video, and as long as the video level same as your level, right? So if you are a beginner, listen to the conversation for a beginner also. Okay, so not to listen to for the advanced, as you know that we so that we will not face with the new the hard vocabulary to understand. So for a beginner, we have to watch the basic vocabulary, right? So yeah, I think that's a good point. That's also,
Watching video,
yeah, learn
you
through
watch video.
conversation.
But there is a lot of video you can see the TV on English or something like that. But you, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good method to
Yeah.
learn English. I have listened or view a lot of movies um, in English, and I didn't understand. Maybe I understand a lot of things, but not really all.
Yeah, I think that at least you can understand 70 or 80% of the conversation. I think that less than 50% percentage that you can understand the conversation, it must be above your level, right? So you have to look for the same level with you, so that you can keep modified it. So that's a good, you know that's a good method,
Yeah,
actually. Yeah,
it's
thank you so much
a
for
good method.
sharing. Thank you so much for sharing. I think that's also a good method to learn through conversation. So can you be more specific about what kind of videos, or if you found it on YouTube channel, and whose YouTube channel?
When I try to learn English from videos from that it's made for learner,
Mm-hmm.
I can understand everything. But when you say a movie on TV, you don't understand anything.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So the 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 maybe the teachers or the companies who teach English don't think explaining things in the way that you will be understand everything. So it's so easy.
Mm-hmm.
When I come from Spain and I have to talk English with people from India, for example, I don't understand anything.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, we know that English consists to several accents, right? So you might get used to only for American accent, or you might be familiar only for the British accent, right? But yeah, I think uh, you know, just talk a lot to people, not only for like American or British, but also you have to get used to it to talk to like Indian. A lot love to listen to Indians, right? So
Yeah, I think it's difficult because in other countries they used to use different words,
different word, yeah.
different words in English too, but different words that I learned. Those
Yeah,
lessons. So
their name Islam.
Pardon?
That kind of words are named Islam.
Yeah, the
The
slang.
word
I
in the
think
book.
yeah. We knew that if it's from the British or from the American, it would be a slang. But when it comes to from like Indian, as I know, correct me if I mistake, correct me if I make a mistake, that it's a Finglish, right? That it
That's
would
right.
be, it's because like it influenced from their dialect. So some kind of some words would be changed by them. I think that so if you
But
want to be fluent, we have to learn also about the culture, right? So if you want to like know about the deeper English conversation or deeper words, like you want to learn about the phrases and also the slang in American accent, so you have to like a little bit learn about their culture, right?
that's
So
right.
that exactly. But yeah, also you're not alone. That many people have a problem with with the accents and also the idiom, right?
I, I used to have more problem with that,
Yeah,
like the
exactly, of
sense,
course.
because
Because
when you finish English class, you only finish understanding to your teacher, but
yeah,
then you realize that you can understand native speaker.
exactly.
So
Yeah, you know, it's a pretty common problem for the English learners. As we know that,
but
yeah, yeah, you know, like our teacher, for example, our teacher, me personally, I'm from Indonesia, and then I understand them. I understand very well my teacher. My teacher it's not a native speaker, but also Indonesia. So all for my whole life, I only listen to and you know my teacher from Indonesia, but she uses a Indonesian accent, right? So I only get used to for Indonesian accent, and then when it comes to speak to the native speaker, I will get blank. I don't know
I
anything.
think that sorry, I think that the teachers explain it so easy for the learner, and then everybody know where what are they meaning. But in the street, you speak English with the people, and the people talk in another way. So it's easy for understand in the classroom with a teacher that use easy words or expression easy. But when you go to the street and speak with the people of the street, uh, you can understand more things.
Yeah. Um.
So this is I think is a really good key that the teachers have to know, and and understand that the teacher have to start from anywhere, from the beginners. So I understand a little, but when you go to the class, you don't you understand everything. But when you go with this English to the street, you understand nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's
there are accents, there are other expression in the street, and the people say speak more quickly or uses special local expression that so so difficult. I think that the best way is like like we are doing, speaking with people from other countries or in this space, the free for talk. It's a good place to training in our English.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. So we can train our language. We can practice. And okay, so that's a cool method, by the way. So, so the point is your method is watching video, right? That same level with you. Okay, so okay, David, are you there, David? Hello, hello, David.
Hello.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I just asked you about this when did you start off learn, but I don't hear yet any methods that you can share. Can you sharing that? Or you might only have the English class, and then after that you stop to learn, or you might after the class and then you have some kind
Yeah.
of another method. So what kind of method until now you use?
Like I said to you, I studied English in an English center.
English Center, right?
That classes finished this year in July.
Mm-hmm.
So after my classes finished, I started to be immersed in some projects where I can find where I could find people from the United States or other countries,
Mm-hmm.
like, to find a native speaker.
Oh, so your method is to immerse, right?
I was immersed in a project. Have you heard about the Pan American Games?
Pandemic.
That
What?
was produced here in my country, Peru. So I was part of the team. I helped uh, the athletics from Barbados, people from Barbados speak English. So I start to practice my English with them.
Oh, what a good. Yeah, that's a good experience.
Yeah, that was really hard because they have a different accent than American. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have a really hard accent. But that was a good experience to me because I realized that at first it was difficult to understand them, but the days, uh, day by day, I was improving my listening. It was like a magic situation that like every day you can understand it more and more.
Yeah.
And but after that, I realized that I need to improve more my listening and my speaking. So I started
Yeah.
for some
I can
on
feel
the web.
that. I can feel how the first time. I could say that it's the first time you listen to people that different accent or also maybe it's from the native speaker. So how the way they speak, like you suddenly like, oh, that's hard to understand.
I think that they speak more like British English, and I learned English from American teachers.
Mm-hmm.
So the accents really sounds really weird for me at first.
Mm-hmm. Pretty rare.
But I realized that it's English. It's only the accent. So, for example, there are some people that say, I don't want to go to an institute to learn English because they has heard that other friends has went there and they say I not learn anything there. But the reason is that they have not put enough effort to learn English. You only need to find new resources to improve only that, because I feel I, I've learned a lot of grammar and how to write in my institute. But then I've learned a lot of speaking and listening through internet.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
for example, a woman, a teacher woman on YouTube. Her name is Vanessa.com. He have a channel on YouTube. He have a lot of classes that help you a lot. And there are some videos that help you with the pronunciation. You can hear the lessons. And he really clear speaking. He can give you the tools that help you to understand native speakers.
Oh, I see.
David, you can write
Is-
the name of the channel of the YouTuber.
Okay, let me look on my cell phone, and then I write it here. Give me a moment, please.
What is this? Hello. English listening
It's
lesson.
the place. It's a place where there are a lot of conversation, and then you have to answer the question about the conversation.
Oh, I think it's a good website. Pretty useful.
I think it's the best way.
Yeah, there's some levels about grammar, about the listening skill. Yeah, it's pretty complete.
It's free, it's easy, you have to effort to understand what are they talking about.
Okay, cool.
So I think it's the best way to learn English. The best way.
Yeah, I have seen that. It's pretty cool website.
For listening is the best way, I think, because you have to pay attention for the conversation and then answer the question about it. Make you effort for learning English.
Oh, there is the questions or the quiz.
Yeah, please.
Is okay, cool. And we can also choose which accent we're gonna use. No, or it's only American or British.
Speak English with Vanessa. Yeah, right.
Oh, it's pretty cool. I think it would be one of my favorite website to visit.
But I think Hello is a very good place. This method, there are a lot of page with this method. Listen a conversation and answer the question about it. So you have to start in low level and increase your level at work.
Oh, I'm gonna take a look at it.
But the best way to speak English is speaking English. But or you cannot have. So if you don't have good listen, you have to try listening a lot. Maybe in space or another space or listening people talking. But you have to understand because I think some people learn a lot of vocabulary, but when you use or you hear this vocabulary, you don't understand because the people say in different way. Maybe in English, in England, say,
So it's like mixed.
kind of manner, or in
it mix,
the destiny.
right? It mix
Modern,
to not only American but also they combine with
modern,
British, right?
yeah. When you speak really quickly or rapidly, you don't understand.
Okay, cool. That's pretty cool source. Yeah. So how long you've been using that website for help your English?
How? Or what?
I mean, how long you've been using the website? You've vis-
Website about 1 month, a
1 month.
month or 2 months, maybe little.
Oh, who recommends you?
Huh?
Who recommends you to visit that website?
No, looking. I, I was looking for information about what is the best way to learn
On Google.
on Google.
Yeah.
I have read a teacher who says that the best way is listening, listening, and answering. Question about the listening.
Oh, listening, right? So you know the also one of the very well-known teacher on YouTube,
Right.
like AJ Ho, like AJ Ho. Do you know AJ Ho, guys? He's from Australia, and he tells us to become fluent. We have to practice listening a lot,
Yeah.
at least 15 minutes in a day. Have you ever heard that? If you are one of his students, you might familiar with that code, right? So I agree with that, and I have tried listen a lot, like in MP3, but it's in a conversation or in podcasts or anything. So it much better. My English much better. I can feel the progress. Yeah.
You know the context of the conversation or while you listen, and I think is
Yeah.
useful.
Yeah, I know because I'm listening to for level 1 and 2, right? So it's according to my level. I'm not trying to like to listen to the advanced like for the native speaker speaking very fast and also using idioms, right? Yeah, but since we listen to the same our level, there's I can understand. Okay.
Sometimes the people think that Americans speak really fast, but uh, if you won't believe, for example, Spanish is speak more faster than English, than American English. And even India people speak faster than American English.
Oh, yeah. So I mean faster in speaking in English language.
But some people think that they speak faster than they really speak because, like American speaker use a lot of speaking words. For example, they don't speak like we've learned. For example, they change the sounds of the words.
Yeah.
They
Looking
they
words
get the
and all.
and that's make them feel them more faster than they really speak. It's not that the point that they speak faster. They only link words, and that's the reason that I use that resources like like T4s. Like this. I sent you two pictures from T4s and Vanessa English. They help you to understand that those linking words. Uh, if you see if you watch their videos, you will be able to understand more that you understand now, because you will be aware of how native speakers really speak.
Yeah, they're using linking word. Yeah.
Linking word and how they change the sounds of the words. For example, when they talk, when they make a past question, you know, the structure is, what did you do yesterday? That is the way that our teacher teach us.
Yeah.
But they don't say, what did you do yesterday? They say, what you do yesterday? That what did you change to what year? What you do yesterday? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is only
You know
one
what,
example.
what are you meaning, yeah?
Yeah. So it's about the linking words, right?
With a lot of words or expression, they link word.
Yeah. And when they link, the sounds change.
Yeah. The sound change and you lost the conversation.
Yeah, like also like
That's right.
like what do you want to do? They can only say what do you want to do, right?
Yep, that's right.
Exactly. So that's the way the native speaker use. But and then the teacher teaches us what do you want to do, right? So they do not teach us like linking words, but we know the linking words after we found by ourselves, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly. So that's the problem, as you mentioned before. You say that maybe the teacher only use for a formal for a very formal way, right? But then when it comes to the real life of English, and we get we get hard to understand because we only use for a formal language. Yeah, that's the point. I think that's the reason why. Yeah. That's cool. I think the teacher only teach us for a basic, and then we can extend it and we can look for another source to learn by ourselves, right? So all the knowledge we have is not only from the English center, from the English class, but I think it's a very important role is to look for something by ourselves, right?
That's right, my friend. English teachers are important. It's necessary to have knowledge.
Hello, Lisnia. Thank you so much for watching, Lisnia.
You need to look for more. Yeah, that's right.
Alright, wait a second. Let me say hello to my friend that watching my live video. Hello, Lisnia. Hello.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Lisnia, for watching. Have a great day, Lisnia. Okay, you can join, Lisnia. I'm waiting for you. I can type on the comment box. Wait. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, yeah, what's your favorite from those methods you use? From those methods you use, which one is always or frequently you use? Yeah, like for example, you love to visit all the time these websites. So by visiting this website, you learn a lot about the linking words, about the about the how to sounds like a native speaker. So is it the only website that mostly you visit every day, or maybe you have another source?
Go ahead, German.
Okay. I think I'm trying a lot of things. I the website where you can learn English, but it's the same like in the classroom. So I have to take the LO. Or you can go to the LO page or other page, but the this method is the best way. So every day I have to try to listen in and twice or three minimum. But some days I have some hours a day listening conversation, a little conversations. So it's about a few minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes of conversation. You can answer the question as you are listening.
Yeah, it's a short conversation, right? Yeah, that's pretty helpful. Okay, so we move to David. Hello, David.
Well, in my case,
Alright, oh, David, do you have any websites? Do you have any website to visit, like to learn English?
I only used to do it, but there is a program called Good Mythical Morning, where there are two men. Their names are Link and Red. It's a funny program. You can find it on YouTube. Good Mythical Morning.
Mythical Morning?
Yeah, it's really fun. Fun. And they don't speak to you to learn. They only speak for American people. They are like a common program.
Mm-hmm.
They don't teach you anything, but you can learn a lot of slangs, ways that they speak, to make you more comfortable with American English. So it's a good result for me to improve my listening and my speaking skill.
Or do you mind to type that Mythical Morning?
It's fun, isn't it?
Good Mythical Morning. And you can
How to? Like,
add the subtitles too. When
can you
are
type if
watching.
you don't mind so that I can take a look at it?
Have you found?
Mm.
Good mythical morning.
Good mythical morning.
Mm.
You can
Yeah,
find
that's
it in Google.
Yeah, but you will find it on YouTube.
The Google send you to Google.
You can write.
I can guide you. So okay.
Good mythical morning.
Good mythical. What kind of mythical is mythical like this?
Mythical is here.
Like,
Mythical. Yeah.
all right.
It's the YouTube channel.
Okay, let me see.
No, mythical.
Oh,
Can
mythical.
Link tell the difference between real news?
I think I'm familiar with this channel. I'm familiar with it, but it's a long time ago. But I've never watched it anymore. Oh
Why?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know. I'm familiar with this.
But not only them. I try, for example, if I wanna learn some vocabulary of cooking, I try to write on YouTube how to cook, and I find some different channels from native speakers and try to understand them.
Yeah.
So
A good idea.
yeah, because if you are only listening to teachers or people who is not native, you will not improve. So you need to hear native speakers too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People from the street. People from
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
not from
Real
the
people.
city.
Real conversation.
Yeah.
It's
What?
just- It's so easy to
Yeah, they are.
everything.
Yeah. What I notice the most is their their voice is pretty clear. You know what? Because they're using a microphone, good microphone, so that I have no problem with the you know with their voice, right? Yeah,
That's
it's
right, but they link words. They use the slang words that help you a lot.
yeah,
You know,
and then you can turn on the subtitle, right? So it's
yeah, that's
much
right.
more helpful.
Yeah. You can repeat them without help, so it makes you improve. Yeah. Because it's, in our level, it's not good to watch only easy videos. We have to make it hard. Yeah. If we wanna improve more, that's
Yeah.
the method that I am using. I start to use two months ago.
Yeah, for yourself personally, what you can get from from their channel, like you learn a lot about the idioms, or you learn a lot about whatever you think.
For example, in this last week, I've been watching videos of hip hop, how to dance hip hop, you know. And
Yeah.
if you are immersed in that topic, you 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 can learn new vocabulary,
Oh,
new ways
I see.
that people. And then maybe the next week I will learn something about, I don't know, technology maybe. And that is the way that I can improve my English and my vocabulary. And it's a way that English not becoming something boring. Because if you change the topic of your learning, you can still, you can carry on.
Yeah, so um yeah, I think we are going to learn a new vocabulary each discussion topic they made, right? So
But
but do you some kind of do you have any problem if there's some they were using like linking words or also idioms? Sometimes you don't understand. You have a problem about understanding them, or you understand them all 100%.
I understand more now than before.
Oh, I see.
At first, yes, I can understand better now. For example, when I start to watch Good Mythical Morning, I feel like they speak really fast. But now when I listen to them, I can realize that they speak in the same, uh, like me when I speak Spanish. They don't speak as faster like I thought before. So I think
Yeah.
it's something that you need to get
Maybe
used.
the past you think that they were talking too fast, but actually now, and then you start to
Yeah.
recognize it's not about fast, but it's how they speak normally. I just only not
Yeah.
really get used to it, right? So and then you also obtain some vocabularies, and yeah, that's a good progress, I think. So when you start to listening to their channel.
Like it's two months ago. I started.
2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Yeah, 2 months.
I think that would be my. Also, I will start to
Maybe.
watch their video.
Yeah, and it's.
Exactly,
I'm
but
really sure that we'll develop.
not only about the
Try to
language.
check.
We not only no, learn about the language, but also we learn from something that they speak about. Okay.
Yeah, you will learn about his culture too. You know.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's
cool though.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, because if we keep doing the same thing that we've done before, we won't improve. We need to make it harder. Yeah. It's necessary. If you want to be a professional English speaker.
Exactly. Yes. Okay. So, German. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. You're listening So all the time, right? So
Listening.
yeah. So oh, wait a second. Yeah, I have a question for you. I have a question for you.
It's okay.
Okay, so um, how how you're dealing with if there is a vocabulary that you don't know whenever you hear the native speaker speak? What would you do?
Okay. When the speaker, the key is to listen to the conversation. So you have a context in the conversation,
Yeah, of
and
course.
you can know the word about something if you are in context. It's the key of the listening and answers. So in space, in hello, you can have the listening and you can have the, the words of the speaking. Don't know how to say. The speaking conversation is writing there. So if there are something that you don't know, you can take copy with the pause and put in translator or Google or something like that. I have another app from the mobile where there are a lot of vocabulary and a very good method for me learn a lot of vocabulary. I send you the name. Welcome. It's
Okay.
the name is vocabulary trainer.
Vocabulary
You
training.
can get it vocabulary trainer. You can get it on Google Play, Google Store. Well, I don't know how to say.
Oh, okay. Play Store.
Yes, yeah, I think
It's an app.
Play Store. Yeah, Play Store.
Oh, okay. What's the name?
Trainer.
Vocabulary
Where you
training.
see the word and a photograph of the word, so you are in context of something. No, this word is in English is this word in Spain. This word in English is this word in Spain. With this app, you can see a photograph, so your mind think in an object or something like that, and you relate this picture with the meaning of the picture and the word, and you lose the
Wow.
meaning or how to say the word in your language. You don't make you think in English. That is important. Think in English.
Oh, I see. Okay, let me check. Right. But actually, I do not. You know, I do not access it through my smartphone, but I just look for it on Google.
The key is have a context in English. I think.
Oh,
Teacher who teach me.
oh my goodness. What's wrong? Aduh, laptopku overheat, guys. Aduh. Oke. Mati tiba-tiba laptop. Oke, nanti lanjut.